you and I are in a room, and we are deciding the Final Four in college football. Now, I've never been one of these guys that thinks I think Alabama with a loss is better than LSU, and I'd have no problem on a committee saying that. Your Final Four in college football, when does the first poll come out?
It's in about 2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks. So we're going to go a little early here. Your best four.
My best four overall, not on what we've seen, just on what I think will be the best four teams.
Yeah. How about you're voting today on the committee? You have 4 teams to put in for the national championship.
I would put Clemson. They're undefeated. They have a nice win over Notre Dame. Yeah. So I would put Clemson. I would put LSU. They're undefeated. Sorry. The Baylor thing is now the wild card.
Yeah.
Baylor. I think Baylor's really good. And
Ohio State?
No, I can't put Ohio State in. I think Ohio State has not done. I think they will be there. But right now, what have we seen from Ohio State? They blew out Rutgers. They've struggled with teams. I think going forward, I love that they finally got to J.T. Barrett. I think they're going to roll through the rest of their schedule. But the way they've struggled with some of these other teams, I just don't think the resume is enough.
Iowa
has a better resume. Iowa beat Pitt. That's only Pitt's only
Michigan
loss.
State. You put them in
over those other teams? No.
So you're not gonna give the Big Ten anybody?
No, I'm giving them Iowa.
Oh, Iowa!
Iowa beat Northwestern.
Oh.
Northwestern beat Stanford. Stanford's really good.
Oh, Iowa!
Here's the problem, Clay. Here's the problem, Colin. With this is when you look at what they've got, you're basing on resume. If you told me who do I think is the best of those teams in the Big Ten, I would have Iowa third. But based on what they've done so far in this first half, that's a different question. Who do I think is the best and who do I think is the most deserving? At the first half of the season, at this point, I think you got to go on most deserving because you're looking at what Baylor's resume is. Baylor hadn't played anybody yet. I think Baylor's better than Iowa, but right now, I think Iowa has a better case.
See, I just think I have no problem. My 4 would be what my eyeballs have told me. I would go Ohio State.
Then you might throw USC in there because we just saw USC. You would. I know you would, right? If it was 8 teams, you'd have USC in there.
I'd have Ohio State. I'd have Alabama. I'd have Clemson.
Stanford?
I think I'd put Stanford in.
Well, Stanford lost to a team that Iowa beat.
First of all, it was an early game. They had to travel.
It wasn't at 5 a.m. I mean, the second half started, it was noon.
Your time has run out, Feldman. You're making far too much sense.
You're sending me back to the beach, aren't you?